interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to bring you this local Pueblo sports broadcast. This is CSU-Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo, 1350. Let's head courtside and join the voice of the pack, Jim Brooks.
And thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Massari Arena for tonight's Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference doubleheader. As the Thunderwolves welcome Westminster University. They're out of Salt Lake City, Utah, into town here tonight for this key doubleheader matchup. Thunderwolves women right on the doorstep of they could mathematically clinch the RMAC tonight if things go their way. They need to have need to win, of course, and have Metro State lose. We'll see if that happens. Metro State, of course, has the tiebreak over the Thunderwolves winning their head-to-head matchup earlier this year. But Thunderwolves with a 3-game lead right now. It's 16-2 in conference play. Fort Lewis and Metro both sit at 13-5. Mines lost earlier today, so they're eliminated from the conference picture as they lose up in Rapid City today, 65-57. So Mines now sits at 12-6. Regis is at 12-5. Black Hills State at 12-6. Westminster, tonight's opponent, also 12-6. But remember, they're not eligible for the postseason. They're in their third year of their probationary status in NCAA Division II. Mesa sits at 11-7. South Dakota with their Mines, that helps their, or South Dakota Mines with their win, it helps their cause because now they sit at 10-9. They're a game and a half ahead of UCCS, but they have the tiebreaker over UCCS, having beat them this year in a head-to-head matchup. So they're looking a lot better after a big win earlier today against a tough opponent in Colorado School of Mines. It was a battle of the smart guys and smart women up in South Dakota today in Rapid City. In the men's game, Colorado School of Mines, they defeated South Dakota Mines 73-52. So those are the two finals in RMAC play today. This Westminster Ball Club, when they're good, they're pretty good. When they struggle, they can be awful. But case in point was Thursday night against Mexico Highlands. They trailed Highlands, who's the doormat of the conference, 2-17 right now. They were down 10, down by as many as 14 in that game. They were down 10 heading to the fourth quarter, but then they outscored Highlands 28-10 in the fourth quarter to come back and get the win. And they're led by Denise Gonzalez. She's a 5'8" junior point guard. She averages 15 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists a game. Kind of a do-it-all player for them. They also got a good player in the post, Hunter Krebs, the freshman out of Hyde Park, Utah. She averages 14 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. So we look forward to the matchups tonight at point guard. Denise Gonzalez going against Thunderwolves' Katie Cunningham. And then, of course, Hunter Krebs going against Molly Rohr down on the block for the Pack. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll talk to Curtis Lloyd. That all comes your way next. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Pizza and Tap House pregame show, and joining us now, head coach Curtis Lloyd. Curtis, good to be back here at home this week after the 3-game road trip, and your club's pretty much right where you want them to be here to try to take advantage of this now.
Yeah, we just got to stay focused and keep our eyes on the prize, and just keep going forward.
Well, this Westminster Ball Club, they can pose you some problems. They're kind of, when they're good, it seems like they're really good. Sometimes they struggle a little bit. Case in point was Thursday night against Highlands. They're down 10, I think, going into the fourth quarter, but they outscore them 28-10, so you know they're explosive.
Yeah, we do. You know, we really have to do a good job with guarding the 3 tonight, but make sure that we control the boards also.
Well, and they sitting right in the middle of the conference. Of course, they're not eligible for postseason play this year, so they take all these regular season games very seriously.
Yeah, they can play the spoiler role really good, and that's why we just have to come out and stick to our game plan. But our girls have to come out and play together and for each other too.
Well, I thought your club Tuesday night defensively against Highlands very explosive there in that first quarter. Really got them down and didn't allow them to even be in the game.
Well, thank you, but I think it was a concerted effort, you know, and it has to be tonight. But we have to remain focused and we have to be on the same page because that's going to really make a difference.
Well, let's look at this Westminster Ball Club. Denise Gonzalez, pretty good little point guard. She scored 21 in the first matchup against you this year. She averaged about 15 a game, 5 assists. She really is the catalyst for their ball club.
She is definitely on the radar with us. You know, we're going to run different people at her. It's just not only going to be Taylor. So it's going to be, you know, a concerted effort tonight. But I think if we can tie her down a little bit and make her shots really difficult, we should be okay.
Plus, they've got a pretty good big girl there in the post. The freshman's doing pretty well this year, so it'll probably be a pretty good matchup with her and Molly.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great matchup. You know, she can step out a little bit more and shoot the three, so we really have to do a good job with her. And, I mean, they're coached really well. They have different pieces, you know, and we just have to maintain what we're trying to do and really take control.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Go Thunderwolves.
All right, Thunderwolves head coach Curtis Lloyd back with the starting lineup. So opening tip-off is just around the corner. Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Of Westminster. Looking forward to this matchup here tonight. Westminster, they are 12-6 in conference play, 13-9 overall. Thunderwolves, of course, 16-2 in conference play, 18-6 overall, and a 7-game winning streak. Right now are the Pack. They opened up with a 9-game winning streak, then lost a couple. Now they're back with a 7-game winning streak right now. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off right here. This concludes the Thunderzone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Let's join Dave Miller for tonight's starting lineups.
A 5'11" senior from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 5, Sydney Taylor. A 5'9" junior from Ryrie, Idaho, number 12, Cicely Williams. A 5'8" junior from Southgate, California, number 25, Denise Gonzalez. And a 6' freshman from Hyde Park, Utah, number 42, Hunter Krebs. Griffins are coached by Shelley Gerard. And now, the starting lineup for your CSU-Pueblo Thunderwolves. A 5'7" senior from Lamar, Colorado, number 1, Chelsea Vallejo. A 5'8" senior from Moreno Valley, California, number 14, Taylor Long. A 6' sophomore from Falcon, Colorado, number 13, Kaya Adams. A 6'1" junior from Penryn, California, number 33, Lauren Hine. And a 6' senior from Aurora, Colorado, number 5, Katie Cunningham. Student assistant Brooke Cunningham, assistant coach Sarah Miles, and head coach of the Thunderwolves, Curtis Lloyd.
And we thank Dave Miller bringing the starting lineups each and every home game here at Massari Arena. A couple of interesting notes there. Tule Sue Anderson and Molly Rohr not in the starting lineup for the Thunderwolves. They're dressed. They're ready to go, but evidently I'm guessing a little discipline issue. So we'll see. We weren't informed of this. We just noticed it as they introduced the lineup. So sometimes you don't get all the information you need, I guess. Thunderwolves in their home white, blue numerals, red trim. Griffins in their road purple, white numerals. They have some gold trim in there as well. Thunderwolves will move it left to right as we sit courtside here on Dave Socher Press Row at Massari Arena. Glad to have you along here tonight on AM 1350, whether you're listening in your car, on the radio, or your iHeart radio application on your tablet, or if you're watching the ball game tonight on the RMAC television network. We welcome all of our viewers back in Salt Lake City. Tap controlled by the Thunderwolves as Lauren Hine jumps center for the Pack here tonight. Up top, Kai Adams onto the left side to Vallejos. Left side to Adams. Adams probing, moves in, comes up top to Vallejos. Right side to Long. Working around the perimeter, down to 12 on the shot clock. Long drives to the baseline, cut off there. Now up top to Adams. She's open. Free throw line jumper on the way. It's off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Hine. Gets it to Vallejos into the corner to Cunningham. She drives the baseline. Cut off there. Backs her way in. Comes outside to Vallejos. Drives to the free throw line. Stops there. Comes outside to Long. Long works around the screen. Bumped. Continues the drive. Goes up with the left-hander. Missed it. Ball squirts into the corner. It's saved by Vallejos, but it comes out to the Griffins. Back across timeline. Gonzalez. Down lane she goes. Little teardrop up and in. What a shot by Denise Gonzalez. She is a scorer, 15 points a game. She had 21 in the first matchup this year in Salt Lake City against the Thunderwolves. Game the Pack won 63-53. Cunningham up top to Long. She moves in. Free throw line jumper is up off the back iron. No good. And the rebound to Gonzalez. She pushes the pace. Brings it across the timeline. Down the lane she goes. Up and under the layup. No, but she drew the foul. Foul is on Taylor Long. Denise Gonzalez, she was the first one in the building tonight for the Griffins. She beat her teammates in here by about 3 minutes. Got off that bus, was ready to go, wanted to know where the locker room was. She was the first one out to warm up. She's ready. She has 3 to start this game. Second toss, good. 4-0. Griffins on top. They outscored Highlands 28-10 in the fourth quarter on Thursday night to avoid the big upset. Here's Vallejos, drives the baseline, goes all the way underneath the hoop. Now comes outside to Long. Long starts a drive into the corner. Vallejos is open. 3-point push on the way. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound underneath. Now bounces outside, and Cunningham gets it for the Thunderbolts. Drives in on the right wing. Stops, won't pop. Lobs it to Adams. Down on the block. Kicks it outside. Vallejos into the corner to Long. Long won't take the 3. Now up top to Cunningham. Cunningham now backs her way into the free throw line. Kills it. Now goes outside. Long for 3. It's good. Taylor Long from downtown gets the Thunderbolts on the board. Ball skips outside. They have to chase it down. On the right side, this is Carlson with it. Up top to Krebs. She's open. Long jumper off the back iron, no good. And rebound batted around. Vallejos gets it ahead to Cunningham. She brings it across the timeline. In from the right. Down the baseline. Goes up with the right hand and hits. Cunningham just took it right to the hoop and gives the Thunderwolves their first lead of the ball game. It's 5-4. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Gonzalez. She'll bring it across the timeline. On to the left side to Williams. So Williams throws it away, but it's chased down on the far sideline by Taylor. Right side to Krebs. Krebs holds it high. Now to Williams. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez fakes, drives into the paint, running right-hander up, left it short, rebound to Adams. Adams hits the outlet pass to Cunningham. Cunningham now looks for the play call from Curtis Lloyd. Don't bring it across the timeline. Top to Adams, left side to Vallejos. Vallejos, one bounce, down on the block to Cunningham. Wheels goes it, tried to dish it off to Hine and went off her hands and almost her forehead and went out of bounds. Now Molly Rohr and Tule Sue Anderson check into the ball game. So the message has been sent. Probably some kind of violation of team rules caused Molly Rohr and Tule Sue not to be in the starting lineup, but not enough to get him suspended for the whole game. Here's Gonzalez at the top of the key. Comes left side to Taylor. Back to Gonzalez. Onto the right side to Carlson. Carlson starts a move. Now goes back on the right side to Krebs on the pick and roll. Left-hand hook up and good. Hunter Krebs, the freshman, she averages 14 a game. Gives the Griffins the lead at 6-5. Here's Long fouled outside by Gonzalez. Anderson to trigger it into the corner to Long. Long holds it there, a couple bounces. Keeping the dribble alive. Now way up top to Hine. Now right side to Long. They're trying to find Rohr down on the block. They come to Hine. Hine now to Anderson. Now Anderson will direct traffic. Shot clock's at 15. Still plenty of time to work. Here's Anderson moving in. Drives in from the left. Bump to the baseline. Goes outside to Cunningham. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by the Griffins. Shot clock's at 9. Tule Sewell triggered in on the baseline. Gets it into Rohr. Rohr holds it. Shot clock to 7. Feed to Cunningham. In from the left. Ball stripped, but a foul. And the foul will be on the Griffins. And the foul called on Sydney Taylor. Be 2 shots for Katie Cunningham. Free throw percentage up to 74% now in the year, but she misses this one. Thunderbolts of the team, 78%. They lead the RMAC in free throw shooting. Second toss up and good. Ties the game up at 6 apiece. Here's Gonzalez running the show. Thunder will slip into a zone this time. Gonzalez way outside, goes to the high post to Taylor. Nice pass to the baseline, layup good by Krebs. They dissected that zone beautifully there. Krebs has 4. It's 8-6. Here's Long in from the left, cut off on the baseline, keeps the dribble alive. To the corner, works around a screen. We'll give it off to Anderson way outside around the center circle. 8-6, Griffins on top, 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Tule-Sioux starts the drive. Step back jumper on the way. Swish. The 2-point shot for Tule-Sioux. Little jab step back jumper. They always bite. To the defenders. Gonzalez onto the right side. Here's Williams. Into the corner to Krebs. Work the ball around the perimeter. It's Tule-Sioux with the steal. Brings it across the timeline. Works down the lane. In from left. Goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Anderson has 4. It's 10-8. Thunderwolves back on the top. 4:55 to go here, first quarter. Get a timeout on our next whistle. Ball on the left side, Carlson. Up top to Gonzalez. Onto the right side to Williams. Oh, Tule-Sioux almost had another steal. Gonzalez moves in, 18-footer up and in. Gonzalez has 6. 10-10. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Angles to the right wing. Goes to Tule-Sioux. Now up top to Long. Long on the left side. Roar on the high post. She starts a drive into the corner. Long steps back. Jumper on the way. Off the back iron. No good. And Hine gets the rebound. Feeds it to Cunningham. Left side. Long won't take the 3. Lob it down to Roar. Roar backs her way into the paint. Goes up with the right hand hook and flips it in there. Molly Roar's first bucket of the game makes it 12-10. Thunderwolves by 2. 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Gonzalez will bring it across the timeline. And the ball knocked away. Tule-Sioux almost had another steal. It goes out of bounds. Timeout on the court. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Entertaining ball game so far. Thunderwolves lead at 12-10. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo.
And Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
12-10 our score. Thunderwolves on top. Gonzalez with 6 leads all scores for the Griffins. Anderson with 4 leads the way for the Pack. Slight delay here, but now we're ready to go. Carlson gets it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez works around a double screen out top. Dribbles to the left wing. Switch on her as Hine is on her. Now Hine comes right out on her, engulfs her. Gets rid of it to Carlson. Another switch. Now we're back where we should be as Gonzalez has Long on her. Works around a screen right down the lane. Little teardrop again. This time left it short. And the rebound, Cunningham has it and throws it off the leg of Gonzalez. What happened there? Okay, now Tony Exum, said, hey, wait a minute. So the ball does belong to the Thunderwolves. And Tony laughing his way up the court. Ran for mayor for Colorado Springs not too long back. Here's Roar on the left side. Whistle and a foul down on the block on the Griffins. And the foul called on Sydney Taylor, and that's her second, so she'll have to come out of the ball game. That means Hattie Williams is in for Westminster. Tule-Sioux triggered in on the baseline, and the ball batted away and stolen by the Griffins. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline, has Hine to beat. Nice dish underneath the Krebs, and she banks it in. Krebs and Gonzalez, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch to build around for the Griffins. They'll be eligible for RMAC title consideration next year. Ball in the corner, Cunningham with it. Lobs it down low to Roar. Backs her way into the paint. Wheels goes up with the left hand this time. Left it short and the rebound to Williams. Gets the outlet pass to Gonzalez. We're all tied up 12 apiece. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Gonzalez shouting out the play call. On to the right side. Working around the screen. This is Max Shelley. Launches the three-pointer and the bank is open. 4 withdrawals or deposits. 15-12. 3-point lead for the Griffins. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Anderson. Anderson, she'll start a drive to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes. Scoops it up with the right hand. Drew the foul. And the foul called on Hattie Williams. So that'll send Tule-Sioux to the free throw line. 79% on the year. This will be her 105th free throw opportunity of the year. It's on the way, and it's good. One more for the senior out of Vancouver, Washington. Free throw good. Tule Sioux now in a three-way tie on the all-time games played list at CSU Pueblo. And she will be the leader if she makes every start to end the regular season. Here's Carlson on to the left side to Williams. Down on the block. Nice fake by Krebs. Drives in. Reverse shot up and in. Boy, she is smooth. Krebs has 8. 17-14. 3-point lead for the visitors. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Over to the right wing. Now to the free throw line. Stops. Won't pop. Continues the drive. Cut off on the baseline. Now goes down low to Rohr. Rohr wheels. Goes up with the left hand and flips it in there. Molly Rohr has 4. This time with the left hand hook. Makes it 17-16. Krebs was held to 9 points in the first matchup this year against the Thunderbolts. She already has 8 here tonight. Here's a nice backdoor feed to Gonzalez. Layup good. Gonzalez has 8. 19-16. Thunderwolves down by 3 here. Top Hine goes left side. Knopfel in the game now for the Thunderwolves. Dribbles around the screen. Now reverses to Hine. Down low to Rohr. Rohr whacked at. Gives it to Hine. Down the lane. Right-hander. No good. And the rebound to Krebs. Gets the outlet pass to Gonzalez. Across the timeline. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down the lane. Pulls up. Right hand. Hook up. Doesn't go. And the rebound to Cunningham. It's the outlet pass ahead to Anderson. Anderson on the right wing. Starts to drive to the baseline. Cut off there. Is tripped. And a whistle and a foul. And that'll be the 15th foul on the Westminsters. And Shelley Gerard just about had a coronary. And that'll send Anderson to the free throw line. Shelley Gerard getting a lesson in geography there. Know your geography. And Tule Sioux to the line. See if the ball has a conscience. It's up and good. It's 19-17. One more for Anderson. Up and in. 19-18. See if the Pack can play some defense here. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Griffins lead it by 1. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Williams onto the left side. Shelley works around a screen. Goes backdoor. Nice dish. Layup good. They're getting some good cuts. And Andurl hits. Hannah Andurl, the freshman out of Salt Lake City. Makes it 21-18. 3-point lead for the Griffins. Cunningham way outside with it. Goes to Hine. High post. Now skips it to Cunningham. Now down to Rohr. Rohr backs her way in. Gives it. Oh, nice dish to Hine. Layup good. 21-20 here. Thunderwolves down by 1. Great look by Rohr that time. And Hine cutting to the back door. Gonzalez being hounded by Anderson. Starts to drive on the right side. Cut off there. Ball stolen by Tule Sioux. She has Krebs to beat. Will take it right at her. In from the left. Blocked by Krebs. 1.7 seconds to go. See who the Thunderwolves try to hit here on this inbounds pass to get the lead. 1.7 to go. Lob it up top to Rohr. She's open, fakes, and doesn't take the shot, and the ball is knocked away. Why did Molly Rohr not take the shot there? That's the question. It's the end of 1. 21-20. Westminster has a 1-point lead at the end of 1. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 21-20. Westminster with the 1-point lead. Gonzalez and Krebs with 8 apiece to lead the way. Tule Sioux has 8 for the Thunderwolves. Rohr with 4. Long with 3. Cunningham with 3. Hine with 2. Griffins get the ball first to start the second quarter. Moving right to left. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Goes on to the right side. And here's a whistle and a foul on Tule-Sioux on the bump. So it'll be Andurl to trigger it in. Comes outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez onto the right side to Andurl. Holds it there, looking for Krebs, cutting on the back door, and Hine was there for the steal, knocked it loose to Rohr. Ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham brings it across the timeline, fires it cross-court into the corner. Tule-Sioux for three, short. Rohr had the rebound, lost. It comes out to Tule-Sioux, chases it down, right side to Long. Lob it down to Cunningham. Cunningham backs her way into the paint, goes up with the left hand, left it short. Rebound to Rohr, goes up with the left hand, and she flips it in there. Molly Rohr has 6. Thunderwolves back out on top, 22-21. Here's Gonzalez. Out to Andurl on the right side to Krebs. Holding the ball there, looks back to her. Comes up top instead to Andurl onto the left side to Carpenter. 8 on the shot clock to Gonzalez. Tule-Sioux came very close to another steal there. Gonzalez fakes, drives a running right-hander from the free throw line, no good. Ball batted to the baseline, and Long has it for the Thunderwolves. She'll bring it across the timeline. Angles toward the left wing. Now hand the ball off to Anderson. Onto the right to Cunningham. Looking to get it to Rohr down on the block. She has it. Turns, faces, goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Rohr has 8. 24-21. Surprisingly, is the Thunderwolves' biggest lead of the ball game. Up by 3 here. 8:20 to go in the first half. Gonzalez working right out in front of us. Onto the right side to Andurl. Andurl now to Shelley. Shelley on the left side to Gonzalez. Picked up by Long this time. Down on the block to Krebs. Turns, faces. Pass into the corner. Faking. Moving in. Can't get the shot off. Lob it outside. Gonzalez 2 on the shot clock. Left side. Jumper by Krebs as the shot clock expired. No good. And Hine with the rebound. Gets the outlet pass to Cunningham. Cunningham brings it across the timeline to the left wing. Now we'll stop there. Looking for Rohr one more time. Took a little shove in the back. Goes up with the right hand this time and flips it in. Molly Rohr has brought her scoring shoes tonight. 8 in a row by the Thunderwolves, and they lead it 26-21. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline for the Griffins. Facing their first bit of adversity in this game. Here's Carpenter onto the left side to Andurl. Now down low, turning, facing, shot blocked by Hine. Carpenter couldn't get it up there high enough. Well, they called the foul on Hine. Well, that's not a block shot then. So the foul on Hine is her first. 2 shots upcoming for Carpenter. Carpenter on the year, 64% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Griffins as a team, they don't get to the free throw line often. Only average 11 makes a game, but they shoot it at 73%. Second toss up off the back iron, off the top of the backboard, and Adams gets the rebound for the Thunderwolves. Hands it off to Cunningham. So it's 26-22. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Adams with it. Left side to Anderson. Anderson looking inside, comes up top to Long, onto the right side to Cunningham. Now down to Adams on the block, comes outside. Long fakes the 3, drives to the free line. Ball knocked loose, bats it into the right side now to Cunningham. 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham drives into the paint, has the ball stripped away and stolen by Gonzalez. She's ahead of the field. In from the left, layup good. Gonzalez has 10. 26-24. 2-point lead for the Pack. Gonzalez hands it off to Long. Long at the top of the key, starts to drive in from left, scoops it up and in. Taylor Long with 5, 28-24. Thunderwolves by 4. Gonzalez now will bring it across the timeline for the Griffins. Works around the high screen, comes left side with the pass to Williams. Williams up top to Carlson. Now back to Gonzalez's hands. Left side to Carlson, starts to drive, cut off on the wing, comes outside. Up top, long 3-pointer off the back iron, no good by Gonzalez, and Cunningham rips the rebound away. She'll bring it across the timeline on the fly to the free throw line. Wheels into the paint. Backdoor feed to Adams, and she banks it in. Another brilliant feed from Cunningham. Biggest lead of the night for the Thunderwolves. They lead it 30-24. Gonzalez now brings it across the timeline for the Griffins. Dribbles around a screen, in from the left, into the corner. Carlson drives the baseline. Teardrop up, no good. Rebound, Long has it. In traffic, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles to the right wing. Up top to Anderson. Anderson holds it there. Couple bounces over the left wing. Now Wheels comes outside. Adams jumper on the way. Doesn't go. And the rebound to Williams. And the ball stolen by Long. Up with the left hand. No good. No foul called. And the rebound to Rohr. And now the whistle comes out.
Good job, Taylor.
And they're going to call the foul on Wexler. It's on Hillary Wexler. It'll be Thunderwolves ball underneath. Anderson out. Rohr comes out. Hine back in. And Knopfel in there now for the Thunderwolves. Knopfel to triggered in. Goes outside to Adams. Dribbles to the free throw line. Hands the ball off to Long. Long goes down the lane. Stops. Now reverses. Goes up with a scoop shot up and in. Taylor Long. A beauty. 32-24. Back the other way. Gonzalez plows into Hine. Offensive foul. Hine stood there and took the hit. And that's the first foul, or second foul of the game on Denise Gonzalez. So that could be a problem for the Griffins. It doesn't look like Shelley Gerard. She's going to trust her point guard and leave her in there. Here comes Cunningham bringing it across the timeline. Hands the ball up top to Adams, left side to Long. Long lobs it down to Cunningham, posting up. Backs her way into the paint, goes up with the right hand. Scoop up and in. Cunningham has 5, 34-24. Thunderwolves with their second 8-0 run of the game. Gonzalez back the other way, cut off. Goes outside, long three-pointer on the way by Taylor. Off the back iron, no good. Cunningham with a rebound. She'll fire it ahead to Long. Long right in front of the Griffins bench. Down low to Hine. Posting up, now come outside to Knopfel. Knopfel fakes, pulls up, 15-footer on the way. Got it. Jenna Knopfel makes it 36-24. The Thunderwolves start to pull away here in this second quarter. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Hands the ball off to Williams. Williams gives it off to Carlson. Now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez handled outside by Knopfel. Now directing traffic. Shot clock's down to 8. Looking for a screen. Now they switch. Cut off by Hine beautifully. Up top to Taylor. Taylor hands the ball off to Krebs. She doesn't realize the shot clock's going to expire. Shot clock violation against the Griffins. Timeout on the court. 3:48 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 36-24. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 36-24. Thunderwolves on top. They trailed in this game 21-18, but since that point, 16-3 run here to open up this 12-point advantage. Make that an 18-3 run. And my math skills on display. 18-3 run. Here's Cunningham. Trying to get it to Knopfel. Now finds her. Into the corner. Adams is open. They dare her to shoot. She won't take it. They go to Cunningham instead. She drives in. Cut off. In the lane. Dishes off to Anderson. Down the lane. Running right-hander. Missed it. And the rebound to Krebs. Outlet pass ahead to Taylor. Taylor brings it across the timeline. Fans wanted the elbow call there on Taylor. She stuck it in the side of Anderson. Here's the ball up top to Carlson. And a foul on Hine. Lauren a little too aggressive there. Picks up her second. She'll have to come out of the game. That means Rohr is going to check in now for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass to Taylor.
Stay down, Kaya. Stay down.
Taylor onto the right side to Carlson. Carlson. Oh, and Knopfel went for the steal, and she had it, and then she was fouled. She ripped the ball free, and on the return, Andurl fouled her. So Knopfel getting more and more aggressive this year on the steal. She had 2 the other night against Highlands. Inbounds pass to Cunningham. Now to Adams, right side to Knopfel. Knopfel will work around the screen. Right side, Adams is open, moves in and lost the ball. Ball stripped away and taken away by Krebs. Hands it off now to Williams. Williams ahead to Taylor. Taylor across the timeline. At the top of the key, goes on to the right side to Carlson. Carlson now steps back and launches a three-pointer. It's off the back iron, no good. Cunningham with a rebound. Brings it back to the Thunderwolves across the timeline. Angles to the left wing. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson reverses in the corner. Cunningham's open. 3-ball on the way. Got it. Katie Cunningham has 8, her first triple of the night. 39-24. 21-3 run for the Thunderwolves. All on the right side. Here's Carlson with it. She drives into the paint. Scoops it up. No, but she drew the foul on Tulesu, I do believe. And that'll be foul number 2 on Anderson. So Anderson and Hine each with 2 fouls. Gonzalez and Taylor have 2 apiece for the Griffins. Carlson at the line, 90% on the year, but she misses there. She had been 28 of 31 on the year, but missed that one. Freshman out of Smithfield, Utah. Averages 9 points, a couple rebounds a game, 2.5 assists. Second toss is good. 39-25. Thunderwolves on top. 2:10 to go here in the second quarter. Knopfel on the right side. Fakes, now drives around the screen. Returns the feed to Adams. Drives the baseline. Outside, Knopfel open. 3-ball on the way. It's off the back iron. No good. The rebound into the corner belongs to the Griffins. Inbounds pass to Gonzalez for the Griffins here. They trail at 39-25. They found themselves down by 14 on Thursday night to Highlands. They came all the way back to win, but this isn't Highlands. Here's Gonzalez to the free throw line. Goes right side. Carlson moves in. Back to Gonzalez. She'll take the three-pointer. And it hits off the back iron and falls in there. That even made Gonzalez smile the way that one reacted off the rim. 39-28. Thunderwolves lead is 11. Here's Knopfel. Top to Anderson. Anderson holding it there. Goes right side to Cunningham. Cunningham looking for Rohr. Now gets it to Molly. She's in. Left-handers up and in. Rohr has 12. 41-28. 105 to go here in the second quarter. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Ball onto the right side to Carlson. Carlson has the ball knocked away by Knopfel. Can't steal it, though. Now up top to Gonzalez. To Anduro. Ball knocked loose by Adams. Now right side. Here's Krebs. Steps back. Jumper on the way. Partially blocked. And a rebound, though, to the Griffins. And the shot clock expires, but we got a foul as the shot clock expires. It's on the Thunderwolves. The foul on Cunningham is her first. Tulesu checks out here for the final minute of this final 38 seconds. She has 2 fouls. Long is in. They tried to make a substitution here, but they're not going to allow it. They're going to wait till after the first free throw as the Thunderwolves are over the limit. So it's Anduro to the free throw line. Only 36% on the year, 4 out of 11. Casts it up and in. She'll have one more. On the way. Got it. How in the heck was she 4 of 11 coming in? 41-30. Thunderwolves going to take a timeout here. 38.3 seconds to go in the first half. Thunderwolves up by 11. It's a 30-second timeout. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Thunderwolves basketball here. Long with it on the right wing. Up top to Knopfel. Left side to Kaya Adams. Now hands it off to Cunningham as they're working some clock here. Rohr now to Cunningham. About a 7-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Shot clock is now at 11. Now Cunningham will go to work. Looks for a high screen. She can go either way here. Double high screen. Moves in. Dribbles off her foot. Goes up with a scoop shot, hit the rim, no good. Rebound loose, Long had it and retrieves it, and then she's fouled. And the foul will be on Williams. Only the 4th team foul, though, on the Griffins. So it'll be Thunderwolves ball underneath the hoop here with 4.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbounds pass comes into Rohr. She's open. 3-pointer on the way. In and out. Heartbreak City there. And the rebound to Gonzalez at the buzzer. But it's the end of the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 41-30. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena, honoring Jessie Banks here for her service to CSU Pueblo. I'm just going to let her speak a little bit here. We'll join a little bit of this in progress here.
They need to get into the locker room. They're not that far ahead. Okay. Please take them out. Coach, come on. I just want to say that the reason that I did what I did is standing right here. Mrs. Lisa, Gina, and Coach Sarah. This is the reason. Because these young ladies, if there hadn't been women like me all over the United States feeling the same way that I did, that there should be women's athletics on the intercollegiate level, I don't believe that these young ladies standing over here would be playing today.
All right, that's Jessie Banks. We joined a little bit of that here on our broadcast on AM1350. Back with more of our halftime right after this. Thunderwolves on top at the break. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back to Massari Arena. 41-30 is our halftime score. Thunderwolves on top of the Griffins of Westminster. Let's give you a quick recap of the first half. Westminster actually scored the first 4 of the ball game, but was kind of nip and tuck the entire first quarter. Thunderwolves eventually trailed at the end of one, 21-20. But they did get the final basket of the quarter to make it 21-20. Then they scored the first 6 of the second quarter. Westminster answered with a free throw and a field goal to cut it to 2 at 26-24. But from there, Thunderwolves went on a 13-0 run, led it 39-24, their biggest lead of the first half. Griffins got a little closer, though, as we went into the locker room to make it 41-30. For the Pack, Rohr has 12. Anderson and Cunningham with 8. Long has 7. Knaufel, Hine, and Adams with 2 apiece. 17 of 34 from the field for the Pack. That's 50%. 2 of 7 from downtown, 29%. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 83%. For Westminster, led by Denise Gonzalez, 5 field goals. One of those was a 3. She also hit a couple of free throws. She has 13. Hunter Krebs has 8. And Durrell with 4, Shelley with 3, Carlson and Carpenter with 1 apiece. They were 11 of 22 from the field. That's 50%. 2 of 6 from downtown. That's 33%. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 75%. Thunderwolves out-rebound them 19-10, including 8 offensive rebounds. Only 1 offensive rebound for Westminster in that first half. Leading rebounders, Katie Cunningham with 5. Hine has 4. Long with 3. Krebs has 3 to lead the way for the Griffins. 8 assists for the Pack, 5 of those for Cunningham to lead the way. 6 assists for Westminster, Carlson and Shelley with 2 apiece. 8 turnovers by the Griffins, only 3 for the Pack. 2 block shots, both of them belong to Krebs for Westminster. Thunderwolves with 5 steals, Anderson with 2 to lead the way there. 2 steals for Westminster. 41-30 is our halftime score. Thunderwolves on top. Back with the second half right after this. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back for the second half here at Massari Arena. in snowy Pueblo, Colorado. About 3 inches of snow on the ground. Still coming down when we walked into the arena here tonight.
Double high. With the throwback.
Here's Cunningham with it on the left wing for the Thunderwolves. Works around a double screen. Will pop the three-pointer. It's off the iron, no good. Anderson with the foul. That's her third as she went right through one of the Griffins. So, and we got an injured player here for the Griffins as Gonzalez took the shot. The brunt of that shot from Tule Sioux getting the rebound. And Gonzalez is up. She's all right.
Here we go. Here we go. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. They're both going for the ball.
Yeah, we're going to see if they got a substitute here. I think Gonzalez has to come out of the game since they attended to her on the court. And they will make the substitution here as Winder. Well, I'm sorry. I got to flip my lineup chart over. Shelley is in the game. So it's Westminster ball. Taylor will bring it across the timeline for the Griffins. Angles to the right wing. And then a foul out front on Hine. So Hine has picked up her third. Anderson has already picked up her third. So Thunderwolves in a bit of foul trouble. It's kind of been a common theme here, 2 of the last 3 games for the Thunderwolves. Hine fouled out, of course, against Fort Lewis. Tule Sioux had 4 the entire fourth quarter, but stayed alive and was critical down the stretch. Ball on the right side. Gonzalez with it. Lob it down low to Krebs. She's double teamed. Now backs out of there. Gets outside to Gonzalez. She drives the baseline. Cut off by Long. Lob it down low to Krebs. She's going to back her way into the paint. Goes up with the left-hand hook and lays it in. Nice move there by Krebs. Krebs has 10. And it's 41-32. Thunderwolves lead cut to 9. Tule Sioux drives in from the right. Layup, no. Rebound to Hine, and she banks it in. 43-32. Good hustle there by Lauren. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Now up top to Williams. Williams onto the right side to Taylor. Down low to Krebs. Knocked away, but she retrieves it. Feeds it off to Carlson. She drives in, scoops it up with the right hand and in. Carlson's first field goal of the game. Makes it 43-34. Here's Cunningham on the left wing. And a whistle and a foul on the Griffins. Foul is on Krebs, her first foul. First team foul on the Griffins. Tule Sioux lobs it outside to Cunningham. Thunderwolves lead it by 9. It's 43-34. 8.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Tule Sioux on the left wing. Has Rohr in the corner. She's open. She will launch the three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound outside to Gonzalez, and it leads to a fast break the other way. In from the right, layup good. 15 for Gonzalez. It's 43-36. Back to the left side. Here's Long on the baseline. Jumper good. Taylor Long has 9. It's 45-36. Taylor Long so good in that mid-range game. Stop and pop with the best of them. Here's Krebs driving it in on Rohr. Double team. Comes outside to Taylor. Taylor starts to drive. Gets around Hine. Pulls up. Jumper is up short. Rebound to Rohr. Rohr gets the outlet pass to Long. Long will bring it across the timeline. Thunderwolves by 9. Long hands it off to Cunningham. Now to Rohr. Lob it to Hine. She's open. Fakes. Goes up and banks it in. Hine has 6. Give the assist to Rohr. It's 47-36. Thunderwolves by 11. Here's Gonzalez being tracked down. She drives it underneath the hoop. Cut off. Feeds it back in the lane to Taylor. Cut off into the corner. Jumper on the way by Carlson for 3. It's good. Carlson has 6. And it's 47-39. Thunderwolves lead cut to 8. Cunningham will bring it across the timeline. On the right side to Anderson. Anderson dribbles it out top. Kills the dribble. Now goes to Cunningham on the right side. Hine battered down low. Cunningham dribbles into the paint. Goes up with a scoop shot. No, but she drew the foul. And the foul on Taylor is her third, and that'll send Katie to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Cunningham 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight. Free throw's good. As the season goes along, she's starting to score more and more. And she's into double figures tonight with 10. It's 49-39. Thunderwolves by 10. Gonzalez will bring it across the timeline. Goes over onto the right side to Carlson. Out of Williams. Williams right side. Now they lob it down low to Krebs. She's on the baseline. Shot blocked by Hine. Jump ball. Alternating possession. It should belong to Westminster. They forgot to switch the arrow. Hine comes out, and Knaufel checks in. Gonzalez had triggered in. And the ball stolen by Long on the inbounds pass. Taylor brings it across the timeline. Probing, pulls up free throw line. Jumper, got it. You cannot back off Taylor Long. She'll hit that little flip. 41-39. Thunderwolves by 12. Taylor with 11. Here's Gonzalez. Dribbles around a double screen out top, but they force her further outside. Cunningham switches out on her. She drives in from the right. Here's that running teardrop up. No good. Rebound Cunningham. Oh, Anderson going to take it away. Koule will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Onto the left wing. Dribbles into the paint. Goes up. Running right-hander. No. Rebound to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Rohr. Rohr's in. Goes up with the right hand. Shot block foul. And the foul will be on Krebs. So that'll send Rohr to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Only a little more decisive tonight with her decision making. She's not wasting any time going up with the shots. Free throw up and good. Molly on the year, second in the conference in free throw shooting, 85%. She gets there more often than any other Thunderbolt. This will be her 115th free throw attempt of the year. And missed that one, though. And the rebound to Williams. I know, Joe, I know. I'm sorry. 52-39. 13-point lead for the Pack. Hattie Williams into the game now for the Griffins. Hands the ball off to Williams. Williams onto the left side to Hale. Hale drives to the free throw line. Gives it off to Carlson. Nice dish underneath. Shot blocked by Rohr. Rebound loose on the deck. They scrum for it. It's tied up. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves on the alternating possession. Molly Rohr is now... I got to check the update. I think she's back to leading the conference in block shots. She's been second for a while. But had 4 on Tuesday night. I think that gets her back out on top. Thunderwolves as a team lead the conference in block shots. Here's Anderson. Up top. Cunningham's wide open. 3 ball on the way. Off the back iron. No good. And the rebound to Williams. Gets the outlet pass ahead to Hale. Hale brings it across timeline. Fires it in. Underneath the hoop. Faking. Can't get the shot off. Ball stripped. Retrieved by Williams. Into the corner to Carlson. Now outside to Hale. Hale stops and pops for 3. It's off the back iron. Long rebound. Knaufel has it for the Thunderwolves. They can run here. 4-on-3 break ahead to Long. Long drives the baseline. In from the left. Shot stripped away. Good play there at the last minute by Hale. Timeout on the court. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 52-39. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 52-39. Thunderwolves on top. They led 41-30 at halftime, so 11-9. They've outscored the Griffins here in this third quarter. Thunderwolves have just dipped under 50% now, 21-43. Griffins are at 50%, 15 out of 30 tonight. Here's Cunningham on the baseline. Goes up top to Knaufel. To Adams at the free throw line. Turns, faces, comes left side to Anderson. Thought about the three, but now covered up. Goes down low to Cunningham, posting up. Fakes, wheels, goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Cunningham with 12. Seeing more and more action this year down on the block. She's perfectly at home there. She knows what to do down there. That's where she played all through her high school years and in junior college. Jim Turgeon decided to make her a point guard. It was a good move because she's hard to handle outside of the point. Ball down on the block. Turnaround shot. Blocked by Adams. Says, get that out of here. Shot clock down to 10. It'll be Gonzalez that triggered in on the baseline for the Griffins.
Be ready. Be ready. Be ready, Kaya. Be ready, Kaya. Woo, woo, woo.
Inbounds pass into the corner. Krebs fakes. Drives in. Pulls up. Shot blocked. Foul on the Thunderwolves. That's foul number 4 on Anderson. They haven't posted it yet. Free throw up by Krebs is good. Well, was the foul on Anderson or was it on Adams? That's the question. Second toss good by Krebs. She has 12. 54-41. Evidently it was on Adams because they have not posted the foul against Anderson, even though it was announced that way. Here's Tule Sue on the wing. Gives it up top to Cunningham. Lob it inside to Adams. Backs her way in. Fade away on the baseline. Air ball. Rebound to Cunningham. She rips it free. She's on the baseline. Whistle. And we got to check out something here. I think they reset the shot clock in air because I said air ball by Adams, so... So they're going to go over and look at the video review here to see where the shot clock should be. I don't know why they got to go to the video review. Why don't they go to the running play-by-play? Oh, well.
Clock reset with that one again, so we're going to go.
Yeah, okay, got it. So Steve Oswald coming over to explain it to us. He's identified tonight as Michaela Fox. He's still that way. They haven't changed that, but it's Stephen Oswald is our referee tonight. And they're going to look at the screen down the way to see where the shot clock should be. And you know what? While they do that, well, let's see. This should be a pretty quick review, I would think. But let's go ahead and take a timeout right here, Caitlin. We'll take 30, and it may increase to 60. We'll see how it goes. Thunderwolves on top, 54-41. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 54-41. Thunderwolves by 13. Shot clock reset to 10. Here's Cunningham down on the block. Wheels, fakes, comes outside. Tule Sue, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, and the rebound to the Griffins. Rebounded by Williams. Williams fires it ahead now to Shelley. On the left side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez working around the perimeter now. Dribbles over to the right wing. Can awful up on her. Trying to get it to Krebs down on the block. Long is fronting her, though. And timeout taken by the Griffins. So 3:02 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 54-41. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 54-41. Thunderwolves by 13. We got our eyes on a couple of scores around the RMAC tonight. Metro leads Regis 65-60. 2 minutes to go in that ball game. Fort Lewis getting clobbered tonight by Mesa. It's 51-31. Mesa on top in that game. We'll give you the significance of that here in a moment. First things first, Westminster with the ball. Three-pointer from the top. It's good. By Kylie Carlson. She has 9, and it's 54-44. These Griffins, they won't go away. Here's Hine. Left side to Long. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Long with it. Now to Rohr. Trying to find Hine inside. Can't get it to her. Now Cunningham on the right side. She drives in up top to Rohr. Rohr comes left side to Anderson. Shot clock down to 7. Down to Cunningham. Posting up. Back outside. Tule Sue drives in. Fakes. Dishes off to Cunningham. Beautiful pass. And Cunningham lays it in for 14. It's 56-44. Thunderwolves by 12. Here's Gonzalez bringing it across the timeline for the Griffins. Outside with it. Up top now to Williams. Onto the right side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez down on the block to Krebs. Now way out top. Faking the three-pointer. Carlson moves in. 18-footer instead off the back iron. Long rebound. Thunderbolts have it high and gets it ahead to Cunningham. Now ahead of the field, Anderson, but now cut off at the last minute. Passes off in the lane to Rohr. Goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Molly Rohr has 15. Give the assist to Anderson. 58-44. Thunderbolts by 14. Minute 35 to go here in the third quarter. Ball on the right side. This is Williams. Lobs it down low to Krebs. Turns. She's quickly double teamed. Turns. Faces the basket. Now comes outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with 8 on the shot clock. Moves in. Cut off there. Up top now to Krebs. 3 on the shot clock. Krebs forces the long jumper off the back iron. Long rebound comes outside to Cunningham. She'll bring it across the timeline. Pushing the pace into the paint. Feeds it off to Long. In from the left. Shot blocked by Krebs. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. Good play there by the freshman, preventing Long from hitting. Knopfel in. Long will come out. Long has 11 tonight. Another good effort. Suda triggered in. Goes outside with it to Cunningham. Right side to Knopfel. Knopfel inside to Hine. Outside now to Rohr. Free throw line jumper off the back iron. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up there by Williams. Williams back the other way. 3-on-2 break. Left side to Gonzalez. Goes cross court. Tulesu makes the steal. Saves it underneath the hoop to Cunningham, and she's fouled in the backcourt by Gonzalez. Great hustle by Anderson. And she saved it. Not supposed to save it underneath your own hoop, but she got away with it, got it to Cunningham, and then Cunningham was fouled. Adams checks in, and Hine will come out. Little delay here as Knopfel gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham onto the left side to Anderson. Looks around the screen. Now they switch. She continues to dribble around the perimeter. Cut off. Now outside to Adams. Adams tried to bounce an inside ball, kicked away and taken away by Williams. Hands it off to Carlson. Carlson fires it. Oh, nifty move there by Gonzalez. Knifing through traffic. Teardrop up and no. Rebound. Adams lost it. Krebs. Jumper on the way by Shelley is good. It's a 3-point basket for Shelley. She has 6. It's 58-47. 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Knopfel way outside. Steps back. Launches the three-pointer. It's off the iron. No good. She was decked on the play, but no call. End of 3. We're right where we were to end the third quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Thunderwolves. They lead at 58-47. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 58-47. Thunderwolves on top by 11. They had the lead up to as many as 15 in that quarter. But the Griffins just refused to fold in this game, and they get the ball first to start this fourth quarter. Ball triggered into Gonzalez, and she'll walk it across the timeline. Can make it interesting here if they can get a hit on this possession. They throw it away, though, as they tried to go inside to hit the cutter Carlson. Pass a little too tall. Here's Cunningham bringing it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Dribbles to the top of the key around a screen to the left wing. Rohr now coming across. They go out top instead to Long. She walked with it out on top. Williams inbounds the ball to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will bring it across the timeline. Onto the right side to Williams. Williams fakes, drives into the paint. Ball stripped away. She regains it. Left side, here's that teardrop move again by Gonzalez, and she hits. The lead is under 10. Gonzalez has 17. It's 58-49. The Griffins have another big comeback in them. They came from double digits down against Highlands on Thursday night to win it. They outscored the Cowgirls 28-10. Here's Rohr for three from the corner. Swish! Molly Rohr, only your second three-pointer of the year. 61-49. Thunderwolves by 12. That restores order in a hurry. Here's Gonzalez way out top. Onto the right side to Williams. Williams fakes. Now steps back, fires the jumper. It's off the back iron, no good. Rohr with the rebound. And then has the ball knocked away and stolen by Williams. Williams hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will reset the offense here. Pulls up, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound to the baseline. Anderson had it, and she's whacked at and fouled by Williams. Foul number 2 on Hattie Williams. It'll be Thunderwolves ball in the backcourt here. Leading it 61-49. 8:28 to go here in this fourth quarter. Jim Brooks with you tonight here on Fox Sports Pueblo, AM 1350. Also welcome our viewers on the RMAC television network tonight. Hello, Salt Lake City. Here is Cunningham at the top of the key. Dribbles to the left wing. Backs her way in. Now to Anderson. 15 on the shot clock. Tulesu resetting. Like she might want to go a little one-on-one action here as they're trying to spread the court. And here comes the double high post. Tulesu on the left wing. Holds it. Now to Rohr. 4 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away into the corner. Cunningham shot at the buzzer. Hits the iron. No good. And the rebound to Williams. Williams hounded in the backcourt. Gets rid of it to Gonzalez across the timeline on the fly. Outside, here's a three ball on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound loose in the lane. Krebs has it, goes up with the left-hand hook and banks it in. Krebs has 14, 61-51. Again, the Griffins pull within 10. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham gets rid of it to Hine onto the right side to Anderson. Anderson works around a screen to the free throw line, to the corner. Cunningham skips across court to Hine. She's open. She'll launch the three-pointer. It's good! For Lauren Hine, that is her second three-pointer of the year. 64-51. Thunderwolves by 13. Here's Gonzalez onto the right side to Shelley. Shelley holds it there. She'll jack one up from downtown. Way off the mark. Long rebound. Cunningham has it in the corner. Brings it across the timeline. Angles to the left wing. Into the corner to Long. Works around a screen. Into the paint. Down the lane she goes. Scoops it up. Draws the foul. And the foul will be on Gonzalez. Gonzalez doesn't like the call. That's her fourth. She says, I'm all right. Leave me in here. I think head coach Shelley Gerard says, you know what? I'm going to trust you. Free throw up by Taylor Long is good. 87% on the year, Taylor Long. Second toss good. Taylor doesn't quite have enough attempts to qualify for the standings in the free throw shooting race. She's close. 66-51. Here's Carlson. If she did qualify, she'd be number 2 in the conference. Just ahead of her teammate, Molly Rohr. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, my. And Long going for the steal. Doesn't get it. Gonzalez. Here's that teardrop move. Shoots an air ball on the baseline. Rebound to Cunningham. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Thunderwolves trying to get to their biggest lead of the game here on this trip. They lob it inside to Hine. Fakes. Goes up. Shot block. Foul on Hunter Krebs. That little head and shoulders fake bought Hine a little room. And then when she went up with the jumper, Krebs hit her across the forearm. Foul number 3 on Krebs. I had her for 4, so I missed up somewhere along the line. Hine misses the first free throw. Lauren on the year, 77% from the free throw line. Trying to get into double figures here. And she rims both of them in and out. So it remains 66-51. Thunderwolves by 15. Gonzalez across the timeline. Hands the ball off up top to Williams. On to the left side. This is Shelley with it. Nice backdoor feed, but cut off. There is Carlson. Into the corner. Krebs for 3. She hits. Hunter Krebs. She can do it inside. She can do it outside. She has 17. And it's 66-54. And what do you know, the Griffins trying to maintain contact here. Here's Hine at the free throw line. Dishes off to Roar. Bad pass stolen away by Gonzalez. It's a 1-on-3 break for Gonzalez. She takes it right down the lane, fouled by Taylor Long. Only the first team foul on the Thunderwolves, so not a bad move there by Long, preventing the breakout. Are they going to say she's in the act of shooting here? Evidently, wow, that's a reach. They're going to say free throws for Gonzalez, and the first one's good. Long out, Anderson back in. Second toss good. Gonzalez has 19. She's the leading scorer in the game. It's 66-56. Thunderwolves lead cut to 10. Cunningham hounded outside, works around a screen to the free throw line, into the paint, cut off, comes outside. Toulesu, who fakes the three-pointer, comes outside. Knopfel, she'll launch the three ball. High arching shot, no good. Cunningham chases the rebound down on the baseline. Bumped outside. Fans want the call. They don't get it to Hine. Down the lane. Shot blocked, foul. And the foul will be on Max Shelley. Fourth team foul on the Griffins, but it doesn't matter. It's a two-shot foul for Lauren Hine. So Hine just missed a pair. She gets another chance here. Reprieve. On the way. Got this one. She's in double figures now with 10. One more for the junior out of Loomis, California. Spins that one in. She has 11. 68-56. 12-point lead for the Pack. 5:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. Yo-yoing it outside, lobs it to the right side to Carlson. Down on the block to Krebs, backs her way in on Roar. Now double team, skips it left side to Gonzalez. She drives in, cut off there, looked like a walk, but got away with it. Down to the baseline to Williams. Williams surrounded, outside to Krebs. Krebs on the wing with 6 on the shot clock. Gonzalez now working around a screen, 3 on the shot clock, forces it, missed it. Rebound to Roar. Outlet pass to Cunningham. 3-on-3 breakout here. Cunningham to the free throw line. Tries to go backdoor to Knopfel. Now outside Anderson. She's open. 3 ball on the way. Off the iron. No good. Roar has the rebound on the block. Whacked at. No call. Rebound. Missed it. Rebound to Hine. She's whacked at. Jump ball. Alternating possession belongs to the Thunderwolves. Timeout on the court. 4:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead it 68-56. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. A couple of finals coming in from the RMAC. Black Hill State's defeated Colorado Christian 80-58. Metro State holds on and defeats Regis tonight 70-68. So Metro now 14-5 in conference play. They remain 3 games behind the Thunderwolves. 2.5 at the present moment. Thunderwolves, with the win here, would move up to 3 ahead of them with 3 to go. Metro does have the tiebreaker, though, as they won the head-to-head this year. Here's Cunningham down the lane. Cut off. Now to Roar on the left side. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham moves in. Ball kicked away, and that'll reset the shot clock to 20? Just 20 they reset it to. So it'll be Toulesu on the baseline into Roar. Now out top to Knopfel. Knopfel to Anderson. Anderson dribbles to the free throw line. Backs her way into the paint. Outside to Cunningham. Cunningham holds it, trying to get it to Roar. She's bodied up front. Now they go to Knopfel, into the corner to Hine. Hine works around the screen, stops and pops to the jumper, no good. Rebound to the baseline, picked up there by Williams. Ahead to Gonzalez, into the corner, faking, driving in. Carlson lost it, and Roar has the steal. Hands it off to Cunningham. 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves on top, 68-56. Looking for their 8th win in a row. Lob it down on the block. Cunningham backing her way into the paint. Stops, hands it off to Hine. Fakes, she drives down the lane. Scoop shot with the left hand, missed it. Cunningham rips the rebound free on the baseline and has it stolen back, though, by Williams. Ahead to Gonzalez. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles to the free throw line. Cut off there. Now dribbles into the paint. Here's a running right-hander foul on Knavel. Knavel got her money's worth as she body slammed Gonzalez into the first row down the way on the baseline. Free throw up and good for Gonzalez. She has 20. She had 21 in the first meeting this year between these two teams. Second toss good. And the Griffins still holding hope here. They're down 10 with 3:10 to go. An awful into the corner to Cunningham. Lob it to Rohr. Takes a shove in the back. Now to Cunningham. Drives the baseline. Goes underneath the basket. Reverse shot up. No, it won't go, but she drew the foul. And the foul is on Williams. Her second of the game, but that'll send Cunningham to the free throw line. Shoot a pair. Free throw up and good. Cunningham with her typical great game here. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. Ho-hum. Second toss good. Now has 16. 70-58. Thunderwolves lead it by 12. Here's Gonzalez onto the right wing. Holds things up here. Now out top to Carlson. Right side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez lobs it into the corner to Williams. Down on the block. Pass into the lane now to Carlson. Too far underneath. The hoop ball knocked free, and the Thunderwolves have the steal. Tule Sue has it in the backcourt. Fires it ahead. Into the corner. Long is open. Jumper is on the way. It's off the iron. No good. There's Cunningham with another rebound, and she is bodied out of there and fouled by Williams. Williams just undercut her. So that'll send Katie to the free throw line for another pair. Well, I kidded Katie. We talked to her the last two games. I go, well, can we make it 3 in a row this week? She said, oh, why not? Well, she's on her way. And timeout taken by the Griffins. 2:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead it 71-58. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Cunningham with 17. She's at the line. Make it. Well, she missed that one. That one a little too strong. And it's Griffin ball here. Thunderwolves go for the steal in the backcourt. They don't get a call. Gonzalez down the lane, running right-hander. Just throws it up off the glass. No good, and Long has the rebound. Hands it off to Anderson. And Anderson now will bring it across the timeline for the Pack. Into the corner, Knavel is open. Now lobs it instead inside to Rohr. Rohr backs her way in and hounded. Gets the ball, taps it to herself. Wheels goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Molly Rohr with 20. 73-58. And Gonzalez brings it across the timeline. I noticed Molly's parents not here tonight. One of the first times ever. They haven't been at a home game, but the weather outside is frightful. So welcome to the broadcast tonight. Here's a feed inside to Krebs. And fouled from behind by Molly Rohr. Gonzalez to trigger it in. Lobs it into the corner. Here's Krebs with it. Backs her way in, goes up, drew the foul, and gets the bucket to go. Krebs has been impressive. She has 19, a chance for 20 here. Oops. Foul was called on Cunningham, her second. Krebs free throws up and good. So she has 20. Gonzalez with 21. Krebs with 20. I said that's a great 1-2 punch they have. They just need to get some more ammunition around them. 73-60. Cross-court feed to Long. She's open on the baseline. 15-footer up and in. It's automatic for Taylor Long on that baseline. 75-61. Here's a jumper outside. Krebs for 3. She has 23. She's impressive. 75-64. Timeout on the quarter. Minute 2 to go. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 75-64. Thunderwolves lead it by 11. Another final from the RMAC tonight. Western State defeats Adams State 81-60. Full court pressure by the Griffins. Inbounds comes to Knopfel, and she races it up the far sideline, brings it across the timeline. 2-on-1 break, comes outside to Tule-Sioux. They're not looking for baskets, though, as we're under a minute to go. Knopfel does look for a basket. Off the back iron, no good. Didn't need that shot at this point. Back the other way come the Griffins. Here's Gonzalez to the free throw line, down the lane. Wild right-hander, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Anderson across the timeline. And now Thunderbolt's going to take a timeout. They're going to bring all the substitutes into the game here. The chance, to say substitution timeout. It's a chance for Curtis Lloyd to have his starters celebrated here. Now the bench players come into the game. Massari in for the first time tonight, along with Katie Jones. Inbounds pass to Massari. They can run through the offense here one time. Outside to Adams, to Jones. Jones holds it there. They're not going to force anything, though. They'll take a good shot if they can get it. Massari with it. Nifty dribbling. Down the lane she goes. Feeds it into the corner. Here is a Coyne is open for the jumper. It's good. Hannah Coyne from downtown buries the three-pointer. 78-64. 13 seconds to go. Here's Taylor at the top of the key. Hands the ball off. Feed down underneath. Now they come outside with it. Long pop on the way. It's good. Good shot there by Anderl. Anderl has 7. 78-67, and that will do it. Final score, Thunderwolves win it 78-67 as they defeat the Griffins of Westminster. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show is next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. It's the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show here. Thunderwolves win it 78-67. It was kind of comfortable in the second half, but it was never totally comfortable, was it? The Thunderwolves led it by 11 at halftime, pushed the lead to 15, but each time they get the lead up there a little bit, the Griffins had come back on them and made the Thunderwolves fight all the way to the end. But the Thunderwolves end up winning the ball game 78-67. Another great night for Katie Cunningham. She'll be one of our guests here. 17 points tonight. Molly Rohr, leading scorer for the Thunderwolves, as she had 20. Great night for the Griffins, as their two stars, Krebs with 23, Gonzalez with 21. Back with our interviews right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. And joining us, our first star of the game interview here tonight, Katie Cunningham. We kidded her the other night. We're just going to make a regular habit of this. But when you keep putting up numbers like this, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. No steals tonight. What's up?
Gosh, I'm slacking. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Man, this was a tough game tonight. You just couldn't shake these guys. They've got some weapons, and it was just tough to put them away.
I know. Every time we went on a run or something, they would come right back. So, honestly, that was a very good game coming close to tournament time for us. Well,
you look at this Westminster ball club. They got a pretty good 1-2 punch. They got a nice guard. It's always good. You know how important it is, point guard play. Plus, they got a good post player. That's one of the ingredients.
Yeah, overall, they're a very good team. They have a really good offense, and, we knew tonight they weren't just going to hand it to us, and we had to come out and play a really great game. We beat them.
Well, again, tonight we saw a little bit of the diversity of your game, not only being outside, but getting down along the block. I think you like it down there, don't you?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm not really a post player. I've never been, but okay, I'll try it. But yeah, sometimes I like being down there because, you know, I can see different things. So then when I'm down there, I can see Molly at the high post or Taylor or T, you know, I can just see a lot more.
And it posts matchup problems for the other team. You know how much stress it puts them under when they see you go down there. Well, who are we going to guard her with? Right,
because then it's a mismatch. Either their guard's going to guard me or they're going to switch a post and have a guard on me and then a post on a quicker guard for us. So it's very hard, I bet.
Well, you clinch a tie now for the RMAC regular season title tonight. Metro's still lurking there. They're 3 games behind you, so you got to win another game here to seal the deal. But I'm sure you guys aren't worried about one game. You're worried about keeping your game well for the next 3 to possibly 10, 11 games.
Right. You know, we're just focused on one game at a time. You know, this week at practice, we really have to, you know, there's some things we really have to fix. So we're just focused on that, and our game will speak for itself. All
right. Stay careful, stay warm tonight. There you go. All right, there she is. Katie Cunningham, star of the game. We'll come back. We'll talk to Molly Rohr right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. And joining us, our other star of the game here. I couldn't decide on one. I decided to go with 2 tonight, but Molly Rohr coming off the bench tonight.
Yep.
Little problems here and there, but you had a pretty good bench play tonight. 8 from Anderson, and you get, what'd you end up with, 20? I'm used to looking for you up here on the score sheet, but there you are, 20 points, 6 rebounds, another block shot, but this team, I was talking to Katie Cunningham, they make it tough on you guys. That's a pretty good ball club. They're just maybe a player or 2 away from being a contender, I think.
Right. They're always a solid team, and they give us a great game every time we play. They're really well coached, too, and disciplined, so we just had to come out and play like we can play and just play another game. I
guess you only have to remember to what was it a year ago when they snapped your winning streak, when you went over there to their place, and this Denise Gonzalez, pretty good ball player, and you can probably see a lot in their post player. Krebs probably reminds me a little bit of your game when you were a freshman. Say, man, she's right there.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for her. It's been fun playing her twice. She has really good moves, and she's just hard to defend.
Well, it seemed like you came out a little bit more purpose tonight. It seemed like you were ready to go offensively. You weren't, not that you're decisive any of the time, but tonight there was no indecisiveness. Seems like you got the ball, you knew what you wanted to do right away.
Right. I just think that I wasn't thinking about it too much, and I just wanted to come out and play.
Well, your parents, this is the first time I've ever looked across and not seen them here for a home game. I guess it's time to say hello, everybody up there in Denver. It wasn't that bad. We drive all the time up to Denver. How come they could? Well, we won't give them too hard a time.
Right.
Because they got us to watch. But there he is, the star of the game, Molly Rohr, 20 points tonight for the Thunderwolves. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, there she is. We'll come back. We'll talk to Curtis Lloyd right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. And joining us now, the head coach, Curtis Lloyd. And Curtis, that team over there at Westminster, they gave you a pretty good battle tonight. It was a good test for you, but you guys responded, I think, offensively, and a pretty good ball game.
Well, they're all giving us a little bit more of a battle right now. And I think for that group, they're just trying to finish strong. And, I'm proud of my girls. We came out, we stayed focused, and we stuck to the game plan.
Well, they had a pretty good start. They had you down in that first quarter a little bit, but able to get it back to where it was down just 1 heading into that second quarter. Got that run that got you some separation. I thought that was key. Then you could just withstand every run they put at you the rest of the ball game.
Yeah, we had, changed the lineup to start out with and got out to, a medium start. But once that engine warmed up and started purring, we did a really good job.
Yeah, I think you had a 13-0 run at one point there, and that first went from 26-24 to up 39-24. Then another 7 or 8-0 run there in the second half. Just every time you needed a little separation, you got it.
We did, but we stuck to our game plan because we knew that number 25 Gonzalez was going to, just kind of get hers, and we wanted to make it tough for everybody else. But we also wanted to make it tough for her. I thought the difference in the game was we controlled the boards, and I really challenged my guards to help us rebound.
It's a nice spot in the schedule right now. You only had one here on this weekend. Had the game, of course, Tuesday night, but only one here this weekend. Got the whole week off till you play on Saturday, so it's a chance for your team probably to recharge a little bit. Probably needed at this point in the season, don't you think?
Yeah, we do. Especially for the girls getting back to the classes, kind of refocus on that. We're going to take a few days off. Do a nice little treatment day, lift day, and then just start it back again toward the end of the week, and just try and go down to Denver and just finish it off.
Yeah, you'd like to if you could finish the conference championship, clinch the tie for it tonight, but I'm sure you got bigger goals in mind. Want to just keep on rolling. It's kind of a spot where you do get this little bit of a break, but you still want to keep it full throttle.
Oh yeah, I think this team they don't want to share. They don't like to share. Yeah. So
I understand.
So we're going to try and just keep doing what we're doing and just let everybody else take care of themselves. But as long as we do it, we're fine.
Congratulations. There he is, Curtis Lloyd, the head coach of the Thunderwolves. We appreciate him coming out each and every ball game. Come back, we'll recap this ball game right after this Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Go Thunderwolves!